Herkese merhaba. Nerede kalmıştık? En son cesedi inceleyecektik. Etrafı gezdik. Bir takım karakterlerle falan konuştuk ettik. Şimdi cesedi incelemeye gidecektik. Silahımızı kaybettiğimizi öğrendik. Bir de kimliğimiz de kayıp bu arada. Yani sıkıntılı bir polisiz.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is ha ha ha. Again. Every time it happens, it gets worse and worse. There's nothing more to throw up now. All that's left is crying and convulsing dryly at the same time. The lieutenant is clearly at a loss.
Officer, you just need to be stronger. Learn to keep...
You can open this white check again by going to your character sheet and spending a skill point to upgrade your endurance. Gain new skill points by exploring and completing side...
Maybe it's okay if you don't make it today.
İnanılmaz. Şunu bir daha yükleyeceğim ben. %72 ile kaybettik az önce ya.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely... As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a puzzle. What's hanging in front of you is a puzzle of decaying flesh.
They do after 7 days, yes.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and the material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine, delicate and fragile. They feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
Adam sıradan biri değil, zırh giyiyor.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
Oh, the lieutenant uses a memo technique, A6. That's not just any notebook. It's a classic. It's clearly some manner of super armor, or future armor. Super future armor? I'm useless.
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff. The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days. We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something. No, he must have worn something precious underneath his clothes. They've removed all his clothes to get to it. They did not just strip him for the putrid rags. Someone could have cleaned the yard, but that's a question for the red hat thing.
I hear you, cop, talking shit about the Kuno. Come here and say it to Kuno's face.
Ay, yine geldik bu çocuğa ya.
You wanna fuck me, huh? You wanna fuck the Kuno?
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties and the like. This one still has his underpants.
What? Are you trying to ignore me now, fuckface?
Kuno, this boots shit is super boring and the guy's a total vitupaz.
It is. It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics. For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 rial, unadjusted for rank.
Not too
Ben
much.
500 mi kazanıyorum?
The lieutenant nods, wiping his finger on his sleeve.
That's for us to find out. Mr. Gart implied he was security personnel for the harbor company. This confirms my own assumptions. Just something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinez. I'm sure you did the same.
Bunlar bir güvenlik görevlisi için biraz fazla gibi geldi.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Tamam, botu
A small
Sıklatalım.
bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether. Like whirls of floorboards, the design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony perhaps. If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like.
parmağın çizgilerde gezdiriyor.
The smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice the whorls are in the shape of a letter and number combination E50, 100, 1000.
Sağ şabatonda seri numarası var.
Good. Can you read it to me?
X5415 6745 678222. Let's lie.
Gereksiz bir yalan söyleme aktivitesi olurdu.
We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop! Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
Even the mongrels can see you're about to pull his head off.
Do it, homo!
Pull his head off. There's no point performing an autopsy if you do. We'll have compromised the coroner's case.
Indeed, from this angle, it does look like the neck isn't going to take much more. Being dead for a week has all but liquefied his muscles.
What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
Botu içinde delil vardır.
How many clues do you need? You already found a number. Besides, there's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them yet?
You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
Tamam.
The anticipation makes you crack your fingers. Feels nice. Nice and cracky.
Botlara ne olacak o zaman?
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. but we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
Okey. Geri çekilip cesede
The
bakalım.
cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Dövmelerden önce kayışı incelemek istiyorum.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under six-rotor airships.
Ha. Bayağı kargoları bağlamak için kullanılan bir kayışmış. Hava yoluyla taşınacak yükleri bağlamada kullanılan kayış olduğunu biliyorum. Havayolu şirketi. Harika.
Airlifting. I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them. The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
Yani limandaki işçileri yaptığını mı varsayıyorsun?
The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
Evet.
Then you should ask me the first moment we get.
Okey. Burada kalmasını istemişler belli ki. Kayış çelik tellerle güçlendirilmiş.
I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
Adamı oraya nasıl
A
çıkarmışlar?
noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
Çocuk merdiveni kullanarak mı tırmanmışlar?
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the
Bayağı
theory.
vahşi batıdaki gibi asmışlar yani adamı.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
Tamam, o zaman dövmelere bakalım.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
Gece gökyüzünün haritası mı? Bir mikroelektronik sistem mi? Gökyüzü haritası mı?
A map of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great Century Messinian, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow.
As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. The thought dissipates, and you feel as though you were only half right.
So am I.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears, some sort of camera.
A Trigger Sunshine. Mini.
Triggered is the world's leading manufacturer of intercommunication devices, primarily projectors. The camera before you looks familiar.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
Aa, şey, ne diyorlardı ona ya? Hani böyle fotoğraf makinesini çektiğin anda işte çekilen fotoğrafı veren bir fotoğraf makinesi vardı. Neydi onun adı? Unuttum. Neyse biliyorsanız siz söylersiniz de galiba ondan.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
Güzel bir makineymiş.
Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
Bu tarafa neden ihtiyacımız oldu?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter to us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around. Sure, just don't lose it.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Okay. Gözlerin içine bakalım.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
Hiç kendi hayal dünyama giresim yok açıkçası. O
The
yüzden geri
corpse looks
çekileceğim.
right through you as you distance yourself from its stench, eyes like a shark. As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration? Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
Yani yer çekiminden dolayı aşağıya doğru akıyordur bütün vücudundaki sıvı vesaire falan.
So, what do you think? Agreed, especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports her hanging.
Linçlenmiş gibi geldi. Öldükten sonra yerini değiştirir diye anlamına gelebilir mi bu?
There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
Evet.
I agree.
His personality is no longer a part of the world.
Totally dead. That sounds about right, yes.
Tamam, içinden bir şey geliyor. Burnunu kapat, dayak yemiş.
The
burnunu
pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he saying?
Talking about shit.
Did we? I don't feel lucky.
Dayak yemiş morlukları görüyoruz.
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder. with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
He means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils.
Onu nasıl
He slept.
inceleyeceğiz?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
Geldik bu noktaya.
The
Güzel
cadaver
bakalım.
slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos and extremities blotched pink
Şimdi
and blue.
yanlış bir şey yapmamak adına
Inexplicable feminist agenda.
güzel feminist
There is something you
düşünceler
need to see, sir.
tamamlanmış durumda.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and white boots. His skin is marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. On his chest, a fading web of tattoos. The cargo belt used to hang him from the tree looks reinforced.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and hard.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
Bir başkası yapamaz.
Someone else? You mean like the police?
What was that about processing, then? Weren't they supposed to take care of the boots? Why don't they help?
Aynen.
Someone
sonra.
already did. You know who came? We did. Because we have made bad. I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
Okay, dıl testere de
Climb up there
kesebiliriz.
and saw the branch? There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees. We are not getting him down already. Not getting him down is a task that's already accomplished. Sadly, it's not our job to keep him up there, but to get him down.
How do you plan to get him down, then? With social sensibility? Are you going to educate him down?
Keşke aşağı inmesini rica edebilsem. Limandan yardım isteyebiliriz.
I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down.
I would really prefer if there was another way. These people might have an agenda.
Tekrar
But what
düşünelim.
other options? The corpse twists on the belt, like chicken on a skewer.
Ateş ederek aşağı indirebiliriz.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot to aim.
Where? Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with...
They'll miss! The pigs will miss, Kuno!
Orası ateş et ya.
I'll blow his head off.
Take it!
Yeah, take the shot.
Silence. With his elbow sharp and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice, mass-produced muzzleloader, ascetic, frugal. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's test position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Ben sessizce duracağım.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements.
God damn it.
Fucking idiot! Mookaba!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he? Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Beano.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that.
Hay yapacağın işe.
Remain collegial, officer. It was an honest mistake, and I will not repeat it. I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
Tamam, ben deneyeceğim.
It's bad as it is, us shooting firearms like punks. Go ahead, I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
They only have one gun.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana poika. Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth.
Önce bir ağırlığını hissedeceğim.
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss. Or what? You gonna fuck me? You wanna fuck me, pig? Do it! Set me free!
Don't.
Do it! Put it right here, Mulka! Right here!
Abi çocuk psikopat ya. Silah karışıyor
Intense
neticede.
shit, copper.
Could waved his gun! It wasn't intense, it was pathetic!
Your field of view narrows. The slow movement of the branch in the wind, and your shoulders directed.
Look, he's crying! You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
Göz koordinasyonumuz çok düşük. Yok, silahı ona vereceğim. Geri vereceğim.
The lieutenant
Fucking pussy didn't shoot
We need to access the harbor and ask the leader of the Union to have it taken down. They have the tools, and they have men. I did not want us to be indebted to Everard Clare. I wanted us to be able to deal with it ourselves. That is clearly
You need to suck my dick! Why the fuck am I still alive?
the leader of the Union, a dangerous and corrupt man, one you don't want to be indebted to.
Peki. Sekiz şeyimiz var. Daha fazla yükseltelim mi bunu ya? Ansiklopediyi. El-göz koordinasyonundan sıçtık az önce. Mesela. Ben manipülasyonu bir sonlandırayım. Yani çünkü karakterimle manipüle ederekten halletmeyi düşünüyorum işlerimi. Şurada bir şey var. Şuraya bir bakalım.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock. The body is downwind from here.
We could try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has.
He might also have information. This is
Yok, biz o kadar gücümüz yok yani. Şunu kıracak kadar gücümüz yok. Neyse, izlediğiniz için teşekkürler. Bu bölümü burada bırakalım. Ne yaptık? Cesedi inceledik. Cesedi indiremedik. Cesedi indirmek için liman müdürlüğü sendikasının başındaki adamdan yardım istememiz lazım falan filan. Yani şu anlık böyle bir durumdayız. Sonraki bölüm görüşmek üzere.